Let's look at an example. Finding the future value of the following investment in the table below. Principal PV is $400. Interest rate is 7.3%. Compounding frequency is quarterly. Time period is 3 years and 8 months. We'll have 3 steps. Step 1, we will draw a timeline. So right at the beginning, we have PV of $400 and the whole term is 3 years and 8 months. At the end, the future value is unknown. That's what we need to look for. So step 2, we need to identify the 7 variables. They are PY, CY, N, IY, PV, PMT, and future value. We know the compounding frequency is quarterly. Therefore, CY is 4. So that means compound 4 times each year. We also know interest rate is 7.3. So IY is 7.3. PV is $400. And the future value is unknown. So for PMT and PY always comes together. PMT describes periodic payment, such as mortgage. Your mortgage payment could be $2,000 a month or so, or it could be your periodic payment for credit debts. And the PY is used to describe how frequent this periodic payment is. Do you pay monthly or do you pay bi-weekly? So PY and the PMT are both used to describe periodic payment. So in this case, the principal $400 will be paid off at the end of the term. So there's no periodic payments involved. So PMT is 0. And when PMT is 0, it makes no sense to talk about frequency of payment. In such cases, PY takes the same value as CY. So CY here is 4, so PY is also 4. Now N is number of compounding period. We have a formula for it. N is number of years times PY. And in this case, number of years, we've been given 3 years and 8 months. 8 months is a partial year. So how do we convert that into a number, which is number of years? So what we will do is 3 years plus 8 months is a partial year. So we'll do 8 divided by 12. 12 is because every year we have 12 months. And this number is number of years. So we'll write it here. 3 plus 8 over 12 times PY, which is 4. Now with all of these variables ready, we can do the step 3, which is using the calculator. Calculate with the calculator. And let's see. We turn the calculator on. So first, go to second and PY to enter PY and CY. So my calculator, PY is already 4, but if yours not, you do 4, enter to change it. Scroll down, CY is always by default, same as PY. So our CY is 4, that's good. So let's do second and quit to get out of that mode. Now next, out of N, IY, PV, PMT, and FV, if we know 4 variables out of 5, we can always compute, use the CPT button to compute the last one. So let's enter all of the variables. We'll start from left to right. So start from N. Let's first work with the partial year. So 8 divided by 12. And we will keep all the decimals just for the accuracy. So that's the partial year plus the whole year, 3. Now times py, 4. So this is the n value. So n value, and then you push n. So now you have n equals to this number. Always value first and then button second. So for IY is 7.3. So 7.3, value first, button second, IY. PV is 400. Value first, button second. PMT is 0, so 0, PMT. And FV is unknown, so we say compute future value. And that is our answer. So 521. So future value is 521.50. Now notice we see a negative sign there, but that's okay. We will always write down the value as positive.